Hey guys, it's GlamCam, and in this video I'm giving you 3 bomb book recommendations to jumpstart your manifestation in 2020. 2020 is the year of 2020 vision, y'all. This is everyone's year of greatness, success, fulfillment, and breakthrough. This year marks a new decade and it has a nice ring to it, so it has everyone motivated. And with that being said, manifestation this year and decade starts with the mind. Putting in the work to condition our minds is so imperative because if we don't change, nothing will change. So I'm going to give you 3 good books that have jump-started and transformed my perspective and increased my motivation and self-esteem in hopes that it will do the same for you. The first step in 2020 is to believe in yourself. Stop believing those limiting beliefs that are holding you back and reach for the stars. And with that, you're going to want to read You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Live an Awesome Life by Jensen Chero. When I read this book, guys, I listened to the audio and it was so transformative. It was such an entertaining read and it was so insightful, and she just gives you the real raw how-to guide to just be the best you that you can be. This book is an eye-opening and refreshingly raw take on limiting mentalities and how to overcome your own mental obstacles and be the best you that you can be and live your best life. I know that sounds so cliche, but this book was really a good guide to get off your ass. This book aims to empower readers and teach you how to stop doubting yourself and get stuff done. She does this by identifying problems in everyone's life and explains the best way to combat these hurdles and live the best life that you can. Whether you want to start that business that you've been planning for the past 5 years, make some extra money, or just get out of that mental rut that you feel like you've been in, this book is a great place to start because it just propels you to just believe in yourself and just take action. I really advise you to try this book out. You can probably listen to the audio on YouTube for the free. I did both. I listened to the audio and then I bought the physical copy because I just feel like you should have books that have had a profound effect on you in your physical possession so that you can always revert back to them, highlight, take notes, and just get the most out of these books. So go out and get this book if you feel like you just need that extra push mentally to just get that extra boost of self-confidence. I feel like this book is a great place to start, and it is just so profound in her story and the rawness of this book. Get this book. Once you have the self-confidence to start transforming your life, you have that motivation to just get off your ass and just do what you gotta do. You're gonna want to get The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, okay? Jumpstart your income, your life, and your success. I read this book and it was so practical and so helpful and just so transformative. He talks about the effect of the compound effect, guys. The gist of this book is that you make small changes every day, deliberate choices. Everything that you do in your life is a deliberate choice. And we've been moving on autopilot. I feel like I used to move on autopilot, and I'm trying to be more deliberate about the actions that I take every day. So you want to be more aware of the actions that you're taking every day. Is it effective? Is it ineffective? Is it helping your future? Is it hindering your future? Is it helping you be the best you, or is it helping you slack off? Every choice that you make every day forms your life. It forms your habits. It forms who you are. So you want to be first aware of the choices that you make every day, and he helps you become more aware of the things that you're doing that are hindering you and ways that you can be more aware of the choices that you make. And once you're more aware of the choices that you make, those choices become habits, and those habits form your life. They form who you are. They form the self-belief of who you are. So this book gives you practical help on how to be more aware of the choices that you make every day, how to change those choices to more effective choices. Those choices become habits over time. With the choices that you make, with consistency and with the time, you have made a radical effect in your life. Take one example. He takes an example of taking the stairs instead of the elevator every day. Over time and consistency, that can have a profound effect on your health, on your weight, on your figure and your shape. And just making small, minute changes like that every day can really have a radical effect on your life in the compound effect. He breaks it all down in this book, and I really think you should go try this book out. I listened to the audio and then I went and bought the physical copy because I needed to have this in my possession as well. This is something that I'm going to revert back to time and time again in 2020 because I just need to remind myself that every day I am forming myself. Every day I'm forming my future, and I need to be aware of the choices that I make every single day, damn near every minute of the day, to just make sure that I'm being the best me that I can be at all times, that I'm forming good habits so that I can form a good life ultimately. So go out and get this book to just train your mind to just be more aware of the choices that you're making, and just, yeah. And the last book that I'm going to have to say is So Good They Can't Ignore You. Guys, this book is, when I say, I keep using the word transformative, but this book is very transformative in the way that we view our careers. For us millennials, like, I'm 25, I'm still starting out in my life, and I feel like this book has like confirmed some truths in my life that I feel like I have confirmed subconsciously, and it just validated the truths. So the book is Why Skills Trump Your Passion. Why Skills Trump Passion in the Quest for Work You Love. And what he's saying is the follow your passion motto is false, and it leads to unhappiness as opposed to happiness. Like, people are, like, young people feel like, you know, we don't have to work and we can just, you know, do whatever and make money. And while that's true, the world doesn't always work like that. Just because you start a blog doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make $1 million if you don't back that up with the proper work ethic, with the proper skills, with the writing skills, with the just anything to really capture people's minds and hearts and attention. And so he really goes back to talking about, like, how you just really have to be good at whatever the fuck you do. Like, whether that's starting your blog or whether you working in a cubicle, you have to be damn good at what you do in order to find love in what you do. That way, when you are really good at something and you're really valuable in your job, your boss is going to see that you're very valuable and that you're valuable, that what you do can't really be replaced by any other person, and they're going to need you more than you need them at the end of the day. And then that you can develop freedom in what you love, and you can probably request more days off, or you can demand more of a raise or more money, or you can start a department that is in a field that you really do have a passion and love for, and be the head of that, be the director of that department and lead it and make more of an effect on life than if you dropped out and started that yoga studio that probably wouldn't be sustainable in the winter if you didn't back that up with the work ethic. And I feel like this has an effect on me because as a makeup artist, I quit my full-time job 2 years ago to be a full-time makeup artist, and I did not back that up with the work ethic or the discipline that I needed to really propel my career. And I realized that I just did not have the experience or self-discipline that I needed, and it wasn't sustainable money-wise and life-wise. Like, every day I was sleeping in and I just wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So I got back into the workforce to gain more structure in my life, and now I'm doing more with makeup than I did prior to that. Or I'm taking the breakthroughs. I actually did make a lot of breakthroughs that year that I stopped working, but I'm taking that experience with the work experience and my work ethic with my experience, and it's just made me a better person, more disciplined and more focused than if I was just doing it with no plan at all. So this book kind of just, like, this book goes in depth on the passion theory, and he has statistical proof of how you just have to be good at what you do, whatever that is. So really try to read this book or listen to the audio, guys. I did both. Like I said, I listened to the audio and then I bought the physical copy because it was just so good. So I really advise you guys to try this book out as well. And yeah, these are my 3 book recommendations. So those are my 3 book recommendations, guys. Those books are books that I literally listened to, loved, and bought the physical copy to revert back to over and over again. I feel like those books have such profound wisdom in them, and like reading them and listening to them changed my perspective on life, on myself, on my career and profession and what I can accomplish. So I advise you guys to get those books. If you've already read those books, please comment down below which book you found helpful. If you found it helpful, what your thoughts were on the book, or which books that you want to try, to read, or any other books that I didn't mention in this video that you feel like have given you more motivation or changed your perspective on life or your career for 2020 or for the rest of your life. Like, just comment down below. I want to make more videos like this where I'm sharing my life experiences with you guys, and I really want to have more of a dialogue with you. So comment down below any comments you have on the books or any books that you've read. And if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to be making more content like this, sharing my life experiences with you guys, sharing hair, makeup, vlogging, talking with you guys. And I hope to see you in the next video because it's going to be lit, guys. So stay tuned.